Okay, skill number 11. What is the least common multiple of 30, 40, and 50? So remember, multiples, like multiples of 3 would be 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. And the least common multiple would mean, we're not going to do it this way, but just to show you, we'd write down all the multiples of 30, 30, 60, 90, and all the multiples of 40, 40, 80, 120, and also of 50, 50, 100, 150. And we'd continue on in this list until we found the first number that was contained in each one of the three lists. Now there's a faster way of doing that. Grabbing a calculator, notice it says least common, so I like to start with the smallest number. So starting with the smallest number, does 30, 40, and 50 all nicely divide into 50? They don't all do it, so cross it out. Take 400. Please take 400, divide it by 30, then divide it by 40, and then divide it by 50. It has to work for all three. Please try. Does it work? Please try 600. Divided by 30, 40, and 50. Does it work? It's the smallest one. When you go from least to greatest, then the first one that works will answer this question. Flipping over to the back side, please. What is the lowest number that is a multiple of 10, 20, of 10, 12, and 15? All right, so we want to know which one of these numbers is in the list of multiples for 10, 12, and 15. Because it says lowest, I'm going to start with 30. So 30 is a multiple of 10. Is it a multiple of 12? 60 is a multiple of 10. It's a multiple of 12, and it's a multiple of 15 done. Now, if you weren't great with your multiplication tables, you could take 60 divided by 10, 60 divided by 12, and 60 divided by 15, and you get a nice, pretty integer answer for all three. Going on to number 2. Number 2, I did a really bad job earlier of explaining number 2, so let's see if I can do a better job right now. How many of you feel confident in your answer, by the way? Nice. About half of us do. Okay. So the least common multiple. First of all, it's the least common multiple. So I want to know what's the least common multiple of these. And then once I get the least common multiple, I want to know which one of them has an answer of 126. So if I wrote down all the multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and all the multiples of 62, then what would be the first number that would be in both lists? 62. So the least common multiple of 2 and 62 is 62. Is that equivalent to 126? So if I wrote down all the multiples of 9 and all the multiples of 14, let's see. So I have 9, 18. I'm just going to keep thinking. Okay, we're past 14. By the way, what's the next number in the list after 14? 28. Okay.
Teachers and staff, I apologize for the interruption. Teachers in the 7000 building, please check your email for an important email message. The email has been sent out to all staff. All other staff disregard, as it does not directly affect your classrooms and area, but teachers in 7000 building, please check your emails as soon as possible. We appreciate your support in this temporary fix. Thank you.
So I'm still writing down. So here's 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and times 7. Okay, help me with the 14s. 14, 28. What's my next one? 42. So what's, oh, it doesn't work. What's the next one? 56 doesn't work. Next one is 70. Well, that doesn't work over here. So 9, this is going to be 72. I'm getting closer here. 70, then I'm going to go to 84, and this one would be 81. Okay, then I jump up to what? I have 96. Oops, so I did 98. Thank you. 98. I'm just going to go to the next one. So that would be 112, right? Okay, this is going to be this is going to be 90. And then we have 199. And then after 99 is going to be 108. Do I see anything so far to each list? Okay. Then after 108 is going to be 117 and then 126, right? Notice I have 126 here. Okay, then I have 112. 112 is going to be 126. Okay, that's the first number in both. Does everybody agree with me? So that is probably going to be our answer. Down here, I could do the exact same thing. I notice that they're both even here, but here's another way to check. Grab your calculator really quick, press clear. If it's going to be the least common multiple, it has to divide in evenly. So if you take 126 and divide it by 6, it works. If you take 126 and divide it by 22, it does not work. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Cancel it out. Same thing here. 126 divided by 5 is not a nice answer, so that doesn't work. So I'm down to G or H. Now here's the thing about G or H. If I write down the multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 42, 84, what is the least common multiple between 3's, the list of 3's, and the multiples of 42? 42. And we want the least common multiple to be 126. That means final answer is G. Coming down here really quick, what is the least common multiple of 60, 50, and 80? Least. Grab a calculator really quick. I know that 60, that these numbers do not all divide into 60. I know these numbers do not all divide in, bless you, into 120. I know they do not all divide into 1002. Grab a calculator and take 1200 divided by 60, 1200 divided by 50, and 1200 divided by 80 to see, does it divide in nicely for each one? If the bell rings, please stay here because we only have 2 left and I can do this quickly. 4, 3, 5, and 6. Forget about the variables. What is the least common multiple for these numbers? You think it's 30? 4 doesn't go into 30. I'll be done quickly. It is 60. So anything without a 60, cross out. Least common multiple. What's the least amount of M's I have? There's only one M, right? And the least for the P's is 1P. Correct answer is G. We're going to go on to the last one, and this will take 30 seconds for this last one, okay? Here's the key for this one. It says a bag of peanuts can be divided equally among 8, 9, and 10 children, knowing that 2 peanuts will always be left over. So among each one of these choices, I want you to rewrite it with 2 less. Take off and leave right now if you don't have my advisory. If not, stay and I'll let you go to the bathroom in 1 second. Take off and please rewrite these with 2 less. It says because each one will have 2 less. Okay, we want to know what is the smallest number. So 27. Can I take 27 and nicely divide it among 8, 9, and 10? Yes or no? Can I take 54 and nicely divide it among 8, 9, and 10? Help me out. Can I take 180 and nicely divide it among 8, 9, and 10? Because it doesn't divide by 8 nicely, right? Can you take 360 and nicely divide it by 8, 9, and 10? That is your answer.